Hello, guys. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your source for daily aggregated cryptocurrency and blockchain news of the day. My name is Shamari. Welcome. Guys, sorry about the late hour of this recording. I live in paradise, yes, South Beach, but the power company, unfortunately, around here, FPL, sucks. And so our power went out for the whole beach from 5:30 till right now. It is now 9:27 p.m., June 6th or July 6th, 2018. So I'm just taping it. I'm going to throw this thing up there real quick. So I'm going to make it quick so we can get it up there so you guys can watch it before, I don't know, whenever. So you can watch it quickly. All right. So, so the news stories of the day. So, guys, we got some stories today. Tezos investors flee. They ran, and we're going to read about that. Now, Wall Street's going to crypto. Slowly, we're going to talk about that. And finally, boys, there's some whales on the horizon. Oh, and they're from another country. Oh, and they're coming, and it's official. Today, we are going to be talking about the South Korean whales that are on the way, boys. So you know me, I want to talk all about those whales, so we're just going to blast through those first two stories, and we're going to get right to this. We're going to talk about these whales, boys. You know what I'm talking about? So there's a wave out there, right? That tsunami of money. That's going to take a little bit more time, but apparently Korea just unleashed. Oh, we're going to get to the story. Let's just do how we usually do this. Okay. So, all right, top 10. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, Heels, Litecoin, Stellar, Cardano, IOTA, and Tether. Nothing has changed since yesterday. Blah, 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 blah. Crappy market. A little bit down. Everything is a little bit down. Ooh. Oh, they went up? Well, we're about to read a story about how they sold off. But that's interesting. So we'll keep our eye on that. Anyway, okay. And the big winners of today. Bang. Tezos, but we're going to read about this. Loom Network, Monaco, Digibyte, Polymath, 8share, Basic Attention, Electronium, and Factum. All right. Great. Green for them. All right. So let's get to the story. Tezos investors, they got a chance to sell this week, and they took it. Apparently, I guess today, from what we just saw, it looks like the Tezos investors are buying back in. So actually, let me call up the Tezos chart, and then we can go back and forth between the story and the chart just to see what happened between the time this guy wrote the story and right now, how it's up so much. $1.83. Okay. After waiting nearly a year to get their tokens, the first thing many Tezos investors did was get rid of them. At least that seems to be the case according to available market data, which indicates a wave of selling has taken place since the tech backing the crypto asset was released in beta. All in all, prices fell 34% on Monday to $2, according to a coin market cap, from a Monday high of above $4. Okay, so on Monday they were above $4. Right now, as of right this very second, they're at $1.83. Notably, the sell-off coincided with the first listing of Tezos token on an exchange, meaning investors were quick to take advantage of access to liquidity. Meaning, people were waiting, and they were willing they wanted to sell these the second they could. So on Monday, Gate.io, a smaller exchange that ranks 22nd by 24-hour trading volumes, announced that it would support trading in XTZ or Tez, the native token of the Tezos blockchain. Prior to Gate.io's listing, pricing data had been based on Tez proxies, commonly referred to as IOUs, available for trading on HitBTC. So while it's still early days, the decline appears to mark a tough first week for a project that raised $232 million in July 2017 in a record-setting initial coin offering. While Tezos attracted attention for its creative solutions to problems of governance in blockchain networks, it has since made headlines for its own governance struggles. So, blah, 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 that's that. Okay, so Tezos sold off. It was at $4. Literally at this very second as I'm speaking to you, it is right now at $1.83. Okay, so that's what happened with Tezos. All right. Now, here comes Wall Street, boys. Another talent dumps Wall Street for crypto. The ex-New York Stock Exchange CIO joined Gemini, the chief information officer. You guys know Gemini is run by the Winklevoss twins, those guys who got Facebook stolen from them by, Zuckerberg. So the move is the latest sign that crypto trading venues are aiming to move closer to mainstream. Mainstream, dog. In other words, they're hiring super professionals, guys right off Wall Street. So Gemini, the cryptocurrency exchange that was founded by the Winklevoss twins, has brought in. One second. All right. Has brought in former New York Stock Exchange executive to take on the role of its first chief technology officer. The New York-based firm has hired Robert Cornish, a former chief information officer at the New York Stock Exchange, to lead the technology team. The move is the latest sign that crypto trading venues are aiming to move closer to mainstream, at least to mollify regulators' anxieties. With regulatory clampdowns looming every now and then, the operators have become forward-thinking and are taking a proactive approach. In the same context, Gemini has recently hired NASDAQ Smart's market surveillance and industry benchmark technology used across Wall Street to add more security and identify criminal trading behavior on its venue. These guys at Gemini, they're taking it for real, real, real. Like, they're hiring, like Coinbase, you know, that's just a dude, him and his buddies, they made Coinbase. These Gemini guys, the Winklevoss brothers, twins, they're hiring all professionals, like, you know, Wall Street guys, right? So you can see, so when, and like they said, they're taking a proactive approach to the regulations that could be coming. So I bet you they're just showing, they want to show the SEC, like, look, dude, we're locked down. We've got pros who know what it takes to operate a proper exchange, trading platform, broker dealer, and we've got them on our team. And so that's good for the Winklevoss brothers in particular. But what is good for us is that shows that guys are saying, yo, fuck Wall Street. I'm headed back. I'm still in the financial markets, but I'm going to start up in crypto now. Do you see the mindset? These guys are starting to understand it's real. And what do you think he's doing? He's telling his buddies, oh, yeah, our new platform, it's going to be amazing. Gemini's going to be awesome. As soon as the SEC regulates, yo, come on in with us. I'm here. Having a ex-CIO of the New York Stock Exchange as your information officer, that's protection. That is a sign of professionalism. So he's the latest Wall Street expert to join a cryptocurrency firm, as the digital phenomena has attracted talents and supporters from all over the traditional finance sectors. Other departures include former Goldman Sachs executive Michael Busella, who took a business development role with Connecticut-based cryptocurrency hedge fund Block Tower Capital. These guys see it. These guys see the potential, and they're starting to move in. And so that's what I brought up. I brought up that one because, like I said, guys, the big money, as you know, the big money is going to come when they feel safe, when they feel their stuff isn't going to be lost or stolen or hacked. And so we saw the custody thing. Now we're seeing Wall Street talent give up Wall Street, like giving up Wall Street. Like they've made millions on Wall Street, and they're like, yo, I think I can make millions in this crypto. So that's good for us. And like it says, we're doing that. It shows that the trading venues are aiming to move closer to mainstream, just to make it normal. Just normal, right? All right, guys. So now let's get to the good stuff. South Korea officially recognizes crypto exchanges as regulated banks. Those South Koreans are a little schizo. Remember last year, December or so, they were going to ban all crypto exchanges and all this? And January rolled around. They kicked out all the foreigners. They were like, no. You guys, all of you have to take your money. You're not allowed to trade on a South Korean exchange anymore. Remember that caused the crash at the beginning of the year in January? Right? Then they were like, what'd they say? Then they were complaining about exchanges or something, and now they're just like, boom. So listen, guys, this is such good news. I see those South Korean whales on the way. And let me just read it and then get into the implications of what we're looking at here. For the first time in history, the government of South Korea has officially recognized crypto exchanges, regulated financial institutions, and banks. Just like Bank of America, just like Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs here in America, Santander over there in Europe, whatever you got over there in Europe, a regular bank. Local publications in South Korea have reported that the financial authorities of South Korea have finalized their plans to categorize crypto exchanges as an industry called cryptocurrency exchange and brokerage to enable trading platforms to perform at large capacity with support from local authorities. So the local authorities are no longer against them. No. Now we are going to support you. And so that's just like here in America, we have the SEC. Those are the guys, you've heard me talk about them, Security and Exchange Commission, right? Once they come down with their laws here in America, oh my gosh, this crypto stuff is going to fly, right? We're waiting for that. And so that's basically, well, it's not basically, that's what South Korea just did. This week, local publication revealed that the government of South Korea has come to consensus to recognize crypto exchanges as regulated financial businesses, just like any other. In other words, it's legit now, creating a new industry. See that? South Korea just said, have at it, boys. Have at it. Here's the new set of rules. Boom. You follow those, have at it. Trade, hodl, whatever you want. Have at it. And so now, okay, so what does that mean? In the short term, the newly created regulatory framework for cryptocurrency exchanges may have a negative impact on both the trading platforms and investors because it would mean stricter know your customer rules and anti-money laundering stuff. Who gives a shit? We all did that here in America, right? The know your customer thing. I think I had to scan my ID, my driver's license, send it into Coinbase. All of them. I think I sent it into Bitrex, Bitfinex, Binance, all of them. Right? So who cares about that? Crypto exchanges like BitHum, Coinmon, and Corbit will also likely be required to overhaul their internal management systems and drastically enhance security measures to remain in compliance with the new policies. Great. Great. So you make those motherfuckers upgrade. Yeah, make them upgrade. You want to be an exchange? You upgrade. The safer the exchange, that's where the customers will go. That's where the customers will go. But in the long run, local analysts have stated that the decision of government to legitimize the cryptocurrency sector will lead to what? Ah, boy. Will lead to what? Guys, you know me. You know me by now. When I saw this motherfucker. Will lead to what? Will lead to large-scale institutional investors. The regulations are in now. It's not, are they going to vote on it? They just did it. They just did that. South Korea just unleashed what? There are large-scale institutional investors, okay, and retailers entering the market, blah, 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 consider emergent asset class. South Korean authorities will also alter existing regulations to facilitate. Do you hear this shit? Not only are they like, hey, guys, yeah, we're going to let you guys trade all the crypto and all that you want. They are going to help facilitate the development, help with the development of DApps, decentralized applications, and base layers such as Ethereum and EOS. So not only are they like, oh, yeah, you guys want to trade crypto? Have at it. They're like, hey, we'll help you build DApps. We will help to facilitate. The government is going to help facilitate the development of decentralized apps and base layers, so platforms such as Ethereum and EOS. So EOS and Ethereum are platform tokens. You run your DApps on it. They're like, yeah, we're going to help that. Guys, you understand about the wave, but you see right here, holy, South Korea just unleashed their large institutional investors. Now, South Korea is a small little country, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not like, say Europe, like the European Union was like, have at it, or obviously America. But this is the kind of shit we're waiting for. This shit right here is exactly what we're waiting for. This is what we're waiting for from America. Okay, we have custodianship. Now we need, just like these Koreans, their financial guys said, all right, boom, you are now just recognized as regulated banks. Have at it. All you got to do is follow a few little rules so everyone feels safe. When everyone feels safe, no problem. It's going to bring in the large-scale institutional investors. That means South Korean whales are going to enter this space. They're going to enter the cryptocurrency market. And look, do I think it's going to drive prices up huge? No, that's not why I'm bringing up this story. Why I'm bringing up this story is just, I want people to see the adoption, right? Adoption is happening. We're at the stage now where governments are beginning to regulate. They didn't know anything about this stuff. They didn't know what to do. They didn't understand. You see, this year, a lot of this talk is about this country regulating this way, that country regulating that way, right? Things like that. In other words, they're beginning to realize crypto ain't going anywhere, so we better make a nice, even playing field. And you know what they're hearing from the Wall Street boys and from the Tokyo boys and from the Seoul boys and from the boys in London, in Sydney. Yes. Come on. Make rules. We need this money. That's what they're hearing. They're getting yapped at. These rich guys are yelling at the politicians like, come on. Get this shit going. And so South Korea, their wish was their command. And man, crypto is now live and direct in South Korea as official. Official, just straight up official regulated banks. They're regulated, crypto exchanges, regulated banks, officially recognizes them. South Korea, thank you. All right, guys, so I know it's late. That's why I had to start this thing so late, because of the fucking FPL blackout. Sorry. I really wanted to talk a lot more about this, but I want you guys to get to see it, so I don't want to upload this thing at like 11 at night. While I don't know what time you guys go to sleep or whatever. But look, boys, just lastly, just grab the binoculars out. Take a quick look with me. Just take a quick look with me. Let's look over here. So what I see the tsunami is still coming. But closer to shore here, I see a posse of whales. They look Korean. Oh, and they look hungry. They look hungry. So, guys, we got some whales coming. The tsunami's still on the way. Come on, SEC, bring that tsunami to shore. And good to go. Now, guys, I have a little homework assignment for you. What the fuck, dog? Yep. My bad, guys. My bad. It's kind of like Fight Club around these parts. And I'm like Tyler Durden, motherfuckers. Homework assignment. Unlike Fight Club, where you never tell anyone about Fight Club, here at Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, you tell everybody about Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, okay? But your homework assignment is this. Actually, I'd already told you about it, but I really want you guys to read this, because it's the most it's amazing article. It's from CNBC, and this is the article I told you about the other day. Cash is already pretty much dead in China as the country lives the future with mobile pay. Guys, we're not going to have cash in a while. Like 10 years from now, like your kids or your friend, we're not going to have cash. I believe. So, and now this article, this is a reporter from CNBC. So she went to go try to live in Beijing with cash. She tried to live in mainland China just with cash. No electronic stuff. Remember I told you, China is so digital. Their homeless people have QR codes. Boop, you give the guy $1. Boop, 50 cents, whatever. The lady goes to McDonald's to order food. They looked at her like she was crazy. And that's the future I see. Just in terms of payments and the way we're going to live, we're not going to have cash in like 10 years. Right? Yeah. So, I mean, make your decisions for yourself, but I wanted you all to read this. And I told you guys about it the other day, but I don't know. Remember, I told you guys Google try to live in Beijing for 1 week without cash, blah, blah, blah. Well, anyway, this is the story. So your homework assignment tonight, guys, is to read this. I'm going to put this in the comment section or the details. I don't know what it's called, but the section where you could read what the video is about, what this video is about. Go there. I'm going to put the link there and read that. That's wild. That's what our world is going to be in 10 years, I think. Like that. Like homeless people are just going to have QR codes and, you're not even going to be able to pay a taxi driver with money. Like they're going to be like, what? It should already be paid for electronically. We don't handle money. So anyways, guys, it's been fun doing this for you. I love doing this for you. This is my favorite part of the day always. Sorry it's so late. Like I said, FPL screwed me over, man. They flipping. And I had this show ready early, too, man. I was at like 4:30. I'd already had a couple of drinks. I was like, yo, I was feeling nice. Yo, I was going to talk so much shit about the South Korea thing. I have so much more to say, but just, you know, a little Noah stuff, a little surfboard stuff, a little crazy talk. But I want you guys to see this tonight. I don't want to be uploading this at like 11 at night, so I'm going to get this over with. Plus, sometimes I guess maybe I do just yap a little bit, right? So, guys, thank you for coming. Subscribe below. Remember, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Press the little bell and you'll get the updates. Also, if you're not on YouTube, get a YouTube account and subscribe right there. Also, guys, friends of the show, thank you. I see everyone working hard to get the word out. I see the tweets flying out, the retweets flying out. Thank you so much. Let's get the world understanding what's going on around these parts. And, guys, so let's wrap it up so I can get this out to you. And we'll try to get it back out at a better time tomorrow, guys. So thanks for showing up. This has been great doing this for you. This is Clark